Hey everybody, welcome to the Great Outdoors in Cherryville, North Carolina. We got AnglerChannel.com Pro Staffer Rob Digh with us. He's getting ready to head down to Eufaula for the Federation tournament this weekend. But, you know, Rob, before we get to that, and you got some lures in hand that you think are going to be effective down there, we ran into long-lost friend Robbie Byram yesterday, and he went down to Wateree and just still whacked him. He said that lake has never, ever been better than it is right now.
Yeah, you know, Wateree's kind of like a little hidden secret, but it's always been good. But this year, it is on fire, John. And you know, 30-some pounds down there to win the CBC, and you know, taking over 20 pounds to get a check. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, 34.5 actually is what it took to win. So, with that being said, we've got a CBC at High Rock this weekend, which a lot of guys are going to be fishing at. Robbie and I talked about lake levels being critical there with the rain we just had. Sometimes getting under those bridges can be tough, but overall he thought that there'll be fish caught. The only negative is, you know, that's not a real big lake and that's a big tournament.
Yeah, you know, I don't think the water level's going to be too high, John. The guys are going to be able to get under the bridges and stuff, but you know, 150 plus boats on High Rock, it's going to be tight. You know, guys are going to have to bear down and fish hard if they're going to catch some fish. You know, probably if you get a limit, you're probably going to get a check. I mean, because I don't know if there's going to be enough fish to go around. But I heard, you know, some really good reports from last week. The fish have been biting 20, 25 pounds. But it'll definitely take 25 pounds to win. But I don't think the weights will be real deep, John.
How far up are they right now?
The fish, they're, you know, a lot of them spawning over there. So they're not going to be any sight fish because the water's going to be too dirty. But you know, the guys are going to catch them flipping spinnerbait and flipping a jig, sweet beaver. And it's going to be, you're going to see several good weights come in, but I just don't know how far they're going to go down the line because with that many boats on the water, the fishermen are going to have to share the fish.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, now let's transition to another lake that we know a lot about. That's Lake Eufaula, and you're going down there for the 12-man Federation tournament, I believe. And, you know, you haven't been down there in a while. Fishing has picked up. That lake's had some ups and downs the past couple of years, mainly water level related. But what are you looking at this weekend?
John, I've basically, you know, I've heard the same thing that's been going on here is going on down there. A lot of rain, the lake's, you know, got a lot of color in it, and it's been taking a lot of weight to win down there. Looking forward to go. Lake Eufaula, you know, it's got a lot of history. It's always had big fish in it, a lot of drops. You know, you can do a variety of things. You can fish offshore there. You can fish on the bank. So there's going to be a couple different patterns going on, but I'm going to concentrate shallow and see what I can do there.
All right, well, show us some of the things in hand you're going to take down there.
Well, you know, number one, this time of year is a square bill crankbait. This KVD is an excellent bait to cover the water with. This spot remover spinnerbait, you know, shooter spinnerbaits that make an excellent spinnerbait. It is unbelievable fish catcher. You know, if the water's going to be dirty, John, I'm going to fish this black and blue jig. You know, fish love black and blue in the dirty water. And if I don't know what the grass is going to be down there, but you know, swim bait, you can't go fishing without a swim bait. So these are going to be four of my major baits. I'm going to go out looking for some fish and try to cover a lot of water.
Do you expect mid-20s at least to win down there?
I think it's going to be, you know, the first day I've looked at a lot of stats. It's going to be mid-20s first day, and probably 3-day total is going to be somewhere around 65 pounds, I'm guessing.
Okay. Well, buddy, best of luck to you heading down there, and you leave Friday. That's not around the corner. That's about a 6-7 hour drive, so be careful. And but hey, buddy, as we've been saying the last couple of weeks, get out. The fishing is very, very good no matter where you are. And folks, with that, we'll see you next week.